Everybody, he's still here. My brother Brandon Wright, welcome to Truckers Pod. We're gonna put y'all on mute, get comfortable. How you doing, my brother?
I'm doing all right. Currently, right now, headed back down to Phoenix, Arizona.
Awesome, man. Let me ask you a question, Brandon. Like, is it okay? Let's say you do something right, and it was what you did was wrong, whatever it is. Is it okay to be sorry? You like, are you like? Is it okay to be sorry you got caught, or just you sorry? You know what I'm saying? Is it wrong to be sorry you got caught?
Well, brother, I feel like if you're planning to do it again, being sorry you got caught, ain't that kind of wrong?
Well,
I'm sorry, that was me answering your question with a question, but to actually answer, to me, you being sorry in general is the best way to go. And you apologize and you try not to do it again.
yeah.
Now, if you're like a criminal,
Mm-hmm.
so guys, please don't mind this advice, because again, I worked in the correctional field for 7 years of my life. Like, don't be a dumb criminal. Like, brother, if you like taking cookies, like I remember because I used this analogy earlier before the show. If you like taking cookies, please don't get caught with your hand in the cookie jar.
Mm-hmm. Like, let's say you do somebody like, no, you ain't sorry you got caught. Is it wrong to be sorry you got caught? Because you sorry, but is it wrong to be sorry you got caught?
Yeah, to me, it's wrong to be. I'll put it like this: it's wrong to be sorry you got caught, but if you're the type of person that's trying to perfect a craft, I'm not talking about a climb now. Yeah, it's not wrong. Like you like say for instance, brother, I'm gonna use this analogy. If you go to work and you do something wrong, and your manager tell you did that wrong, are you wrong for saying, dang, I'm sorry that I did it that way? Think about what I just asked you. It's the same question I just asked you, but it's in a different scenario where in this case you was compensated for a skill, but you did it in the wrong way. So are you sorry that you did it the wrong way?
Yeah.
You're probably going, I'm going to say this. No, I'm not sorry that I did the work. I did it in the way that I knew how, but now I'm going to say, come teach me how to do it the right way.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
A little bit, yeah.
I'm sorry, I know it's confusing to say. But I gotta also ask, no, brother, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna get you for this, but I got a question. Because she was talking about this. When you're doing something that is wrong, you go ask forgiveness from a higher power, put it like that. And you're trying to stay away from the things that's like pulling you back in those old habits.
Mm-hmm.
You know, what is the best way to stay away from old habits?
Well, I'll tell you this. Put it like this. Like, as long as you live, like, long as you got breath in your body, old habits gonna always be tempting. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Like, I don't like. It's okay. Everybody fuck up. Everybody make mistakes. But the problem is some people, the same mistake.
Yeah.
Like everybody, you're a human being. You're faulty. I'm faulty. As long as you got breath in your body, you're faulty. You're full of flaws. But it's the same mistake. That's the problem. You know. For example, let's say I do something, and I've been forgiven of it. I repented of it. I keep doing that same thing. That's the problem.
Yeah. So how do you stay away? That's my question. What is a good practice that you can tell somebody to? Like, I'm gonna use this. This is a simple one. An alcoholic, a person that's trying to overcome the bottle. They went to rehab.
That's a daily fight right there.
3 months. Huh?
That's a daily fight because every time every day is tempting. Yeah. Every time, let's say if you for those of you alcoholism is real. Let's say for example, no matter where you go, you can. if you have, let's say you have a collection of alcohol, if you will, that's for collective purposes only, but you can always open that up and drink it.
Yeah.
You go to a restaurant, alcohol restaurant. You go to an event.
Walmart, corner store.
Yeah. Everywhere you go, alcohol all over the place.
Yeah. And then not only that, and to me, it's never been just the alcohol. It's the daily life with the alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, what I see a lot, 10 times than 9, is that people that are fighting these addictions, life is also getting them in the over the fucking head. That something that would make them want to drink. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, damn, one more hurt. And but you're not supposed to. You're trying to overcome, trying to get on the other side.
Yeah.
So when I think about let me answer my own question that I asked you. When I think about breaking habits, sometimes I go into self-isolation. If that makes sense. Like I will get in my head, I will meditate. And I go into self-isolation. I don't want to talk to nobody. I don't want to be around nobody because everybody to me is a temptation.
Mm-hmm.
Everything in my life is a temptation. And it's so easy to be honest with you, it's so easy to put your hands on alcohol. It's so easy to put your hands on anything in this world. It's so easy to fall in with a bad crowd, just doing bad things. So, just sometimes self-isolation and meditation is the best way.
Yeah, I give you. Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah. So my next question, because I know we're gonna be on this for at least another 20 minutes, but I've got a question for you. Have you ever had any bad habits that you had to personally stop, and do you feel comfortable sharing them today?
I would share one. I was dating Sierra at the time, and both of my mom and Sierra were against me. I discovered not Red Bull, but it was a Monster Energy drink.
Oh, I love it.
Man, I had one, and that was way too much for me. Both my mom and my girl at the time was like, no, that's no, you ain't doing this no more. And like that, just that one, just that one would hit you. So I'm basically saying that sugar is my bad habit.
Sugar. Caffeine or sugar?
Sugar, because caffeine, like you need caffeine for that energy.
Yeah.
I say sugar.
Okay.
Now, occasionally, here and there, no problem. Everybody loves soda. Water is boring as hell. I like soda. Now, a couple here, a couple there, no problem. Every day, that's a no-no.
Yeah.
Okay. Nah, a drink drink there.
Mine is pretty much similar to yours. I have a thing where I am an emotional eater.
Mm-hmm.
But you might not know this, you might know this, but when I am depressed or life is really just hitting me, like I remember I told you about the self-meditation and isolation. So, brother, when you don't hear from me, that's what's going on. Life is hitting me, so I have to kind of like meditate and get back in the zone where I can talk to people, be myself.
Mm-hmm.
But and the emotional eating part, that whole time that I'm meditating, I'm eating unhealthy foods, chips, sodas, cakes, and trust me, I am you said you sugar, boy, I am a sugar bandit. I just can't stop it, and it's just the mood swings and shit that I have, like the up and down mood swings and all that. So I'm just like, I gotta conquer. I'm trying to get over it. By the way, this is a still a forever fight to this day. Forever fight for myself, trying to put myself in a mental place where I'm just okay. That I don't need that food. I don't need to do that. That's also along with my weight loss journey.
Yeah.
My brother, your weight loss journey is crazy because you lose and gain weight like I don't know what the fuck's going on with you. One day I see you, you're fat as hell. Next day I see you, you're skinny as fuck. I'm like, what the fuck is going on with him? How the fuck is he doing this? Is he on cocaine?
Really, bro?
I'm sorry, brother. It was a joke. But I'm be honest with you. First time I seen you, that's what I thought. I was like, is he on cocaine? Like, me and him, we used to be the Peppermint Patty twins. Like, not his ass lost weight. No, still this big.
So you never thought about medication that might be called. I'm just saying.
No, I never thought about the medication. I thought you had to do cocaine.
Bro, you ain't shit for this.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm just being honest with you. You want honesty? That's some honesty for your ass. Because, brother, we not supposed to lose weight that fast. But then the next day, like the next couple of weeks, I saw you, he was fat as hell. And I was like, yeah, he's big again. Oh, Jesus. I still love you, bro. Flaws and all. Oh, man. Nah, off of the dark stuff. Brother, what is one of the most inspirational moments that you ever had in your life?
Well, inspirational, I don't know yet, but hang on a second here. I would say, spiritually speaking, I'd say every time I get the chance to every time I get the chance to go to church, basically,
Okay.
That's
like you never had anything like just come over you like besides church, that was just like very inspirational and shaping who you were or shaping your life.
I say again.
I say besides church, I say you just never had any other like something that was so powerful that was inspirational in shaping your life or shaping the foundation of your life.
Not yet, I guess.
Well, since he doesn't have one, y'all, I will tell y'all about mine. My inspirational moment came. Firstly, it came in a couple ways. I had a few of these moments where it was like, dang, bro, I can't believe we're doing this. My most recent moment is when I got my CDL. That was a very inspirational moment. I felt like when I got my CDL, I became free. Because you don't have to confine yourself to one area. You can travel the world, get paid, and just be free. That was one of them. The next one was the completion of my cybersecurity degree. Became that confined to a house that it was completing something, basically completing things. Then starting my business was another one, brother, where I just it's still to this day it's my baby, and it's not my greatest accomplishment, but it's an accomplishment nonetheless. And it was just I was very happy. It was a joy that reigned over me. That I ain't gonna lie, it's hard to top those highs. And another one was to hear. Well, brother, this was another one. You should probably got this one too. But when my mom finally sat down and she was like, "Hey, just want to let you know I'm proud of you." She was like, "I might don't agree with everything you do, but I am proud of you. I see the message to your madness." And for that understanding and that clarity, I'm over that.
I'm happy for you. Now you know I got to throw in a little bit of wrestling in here.
Oh yeah, go ahead on now. You gotta do it.
Yeah, I got to throw in a little bit. In fact, this Sunday, I believe, is the 27th. This Sunday. See, yeah. So a little company called AEW, All Elite Wrestling. We're going to be in jolly old London, England, Brandon, for all in pay-per-view. It's gonna. So far, they sold over. They say now. I gotta see the number here. How many of those are purchased tickets? You feel me? They say they almost sold out. They say they sold over 80,000 tickets. 80,486 tickets. How many of those are purchased tickets, though? You feel me?
Yeah.
Anyway. So, AEW's will be live in jolly old London, England this Sunday. The card so far is going to be, let's see here, Ozzy Open against Adam Cole, baby, and MJF, the World Heavyweight Champion. MJF, they're going to come back out later. FTR take on the Young Bucks for the World Tag Team Championships. Hikaru Shida, Tony Storm, Saraya, Dr. Britt Baker, Fatal 4 for the Women's World Championship. Darby Allin, Sting take on Strickland, Swerve Strickland, and Christian Cage in a tag team casket match. The Golden Elite, Koto Ibushi, Kenny Omega, Hangman Page take on Kenoshi Tanakashi. The Bullet Club.
So you almost had that right. Had it right.
His last name was pronounced, was spelled Takeshita. Takashi, I guess.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
You said it. Now it's right.
Yeah. And the Bullet Club, Juice Robinson and Jay White. They're going to be in the 6-man tag match, and that's going to be interesting. Eddie Kingston, Orange Cassidy, Best Friends, Chuck Taylor, Triple Retta, Penta El Zero Mito versus Combat Club, John Moxley, Claudio Castronoli, William Yuta, Santana, and Ortiz. Welcome back, gentlemen. State of 4-way in a, I believe that's 6 people, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4. The third one is 2. Actually, that's 2 people at one time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, versus that's 10 people in a Stadium Stampede match. Stadium Stampede match is empty arena street fight. That's gonna be interesting. CM Punk versus Samoa Joe for the real, quote unquote, real World Championship. The world champion is MJF, Maxwell Jacob Friedman. So that's gonna be interesting right there. And a 6-man tag match again for the Trios Tag Championships. House of Black, Malachi Black, Buddy Matthews, Brody King against Billy Gunn. Welcome back, Billy Gunn, and the Acclaimed. Wow, Billy Gunn is back. All right, welcome back. And also, MJF and Adam Cole, win, lose, or draw. Whether they win the tag titles or not from Ring of Honor, they're going to come back out and wrestle again your main event. All this and more going down on pay-per-view. If you don't have pay-per-view, I recommend a few channels. All Wrestling 24. Or you can also go to Pro Wrestling Network.in. If that doesn't work, you go to let's see here. This is not WWE, mind you. This is different company that has pay-per-view. They don't have a streaming service yet, AEW. So let's see here. This is not WWE, mind you. It's not on Peacock like WWE.
I put that other one in for you.
Okay. I'm
sorry, brother. By the way, just to let you know, I didn't update you. So I was letting you update everybody with wrestling. It's especially back to Trucker Squad because I am helping a friend. I really feel like this is my friend. He know how much I love the trucking, and I ride with him and help him take loads to Utah and back to Phoenix.
Yeah, he on the road right now.
Yeah, I'm back. I'm actually on my way back home.
Yeah.
So that's great. It feels good to be a local driver.
You can also watch it on watchwrestling.ae. Watchwrestling.ae. All this on pay-per-view. Meanwhile, Brandon WrestleMania tickets have been sold. Guess how many we sold in one day?
How many we sold?
90,000 tickets in one day. Tickets still available, by the way. But for right now, we sold over 90,000 tickets. We're going to be in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania next year. Mind you, this is for next year now. Next year, WrestleMania 40. Wow, WrestleMania 40. God willing, hopefully, 10. I did my math correctly. 10 years from now, WrestleMania 50.
Yeah. It'll be back in Texas?
No, I would like it to be Madison Square Garden, where it all began 50 years ago, back in '85. But that's just my humble opinion. But it should be at Madison Square Garden. But for right now, that's
well,
you know.
We're trying to get you to go.
Don't worry about me, man. I'm gonna get mine. You get yours. You're gonna be all right. But in the meantime, as your wrestling fix, and that's not good enough for you. That's not good enough for you, all my wrestling fans out there. The next Sunday, another pay-per-view for you next Sunday. That's right, next Sunday. We're gonna be in Chicago, Illinois for All Out pay-per-view. The card so far, we have Luchasaurus against Darby Allin, Miro against Powerhouse Hobbs, and much more. WrestleMania WWE's pay-per-view Payback, I believe. Let's see what that's going to be. 1 second here. So what that's going to be here. 2023. Let's see. I put 2023 on here. Okay.
Tell me what that's going to be.
That's going to be next, actually, September 2nd. That's a Saturday. So, next Saturday. Yeah, next Saturday, December 2nd, on Peacock. So far, we're going to have Trish Stratus with her fine self. Trish Stratus versus Becky Lynch in a good old-fashioned steel cage match. We're going a little old school right there. We have a good old-fashioned steel cage match. Seth Rollins, Shinsuke Nakamura for the World Championship. Rhea Ripley and Raquel Rodriguez for the Women's Championship. That will be on.
That's gonna be nice.
Yeah, I will be on Peacock September 2nd. I know it's early, Brandon, but if I were to ask you right now, who's your pick for next year's Royal Rumble match?
Who's my pick?
Yeah.
Who's gonna be in it?
I don't know. It's like that's all I love about the Royal Rumble. Anybody, you got 30 spots available. Everybody's eligible to be in the Royal Rumble. We talking current superstars. We talking Hall of Famers. We talking legends. So like, pick one. Who you want to win? Pick one. They got a whole year. They got a whole year to spinning this out. So that's the beauty of it.
Well, I actually really couldn't answer that.
Well, my pick, it's way too early. But
what's your pick, man?
I'm picking Shinsuke Nakamura.
Okay.
It's way too early. A lot can happen between now and next year. That's my pick.
Sure. Oh, shoot, brother, I'm going to have to go with what you're going with, man, because I can't, me not knowing everybody yet, I can't really put my input on something that I don't have that much. I have knowledge of it, but it's not that much.
Well, those of you who don't know about it, the Royal Rumble is very simple, especially the Royal Rumble match. All you got to do, you got 30 superstars in the thing. Everybody draws a random number. We go from number 1 to number 30. Two guys start the match off. Every 90 seconds, somebody gets in the ring till we're all the way to number 30. It takes the elimination occurs, go over the top rope, both feet touch the floor. Last person standing is your winner, and that person goes on to get a guaranteed title shot at WrestleMania, which will be WrestleMania 40. So everyone's Royal Rumble next year gets a guaranteed golden ticket to WrestleMania, and they will face the champion. You can make your decision anytime you want. That's why this is what we call the road to WrestleMania, Brandon. It's called Royal Rumble's in January. WrestleMania's in April. You got 4 months. A lot can happen in 4 months.
A lot can happen in 4 months.
That's why we call it the road to WrestleMania. And the winner of the Royal Rumble match can choose between
JR.
the world champion, the WWE champion, the undisputed champion Roman Reigns, I mean he's the champion by then, the world championship, the NXT championship, that's pretty much it. The world championship, NXT championship, or the undisputed title.
Well, brother, that's gonna be a very eventful show.
Yeah, but that's a whole year from now. But I'm still picking. I'm still keeping my pick.
Oh man, I got a segment, a little something for you. I've been watching. I've been getting more into it, brother. It's just I've been watching like just the main events. I'm actually have to start watching the actual shows. Okay, I'm sorry, but I got a little lost for like 2 seconds. I might actually start watching the weekly shows. And what's crazy is I didn't know that my cable TV subscription that I have, wrestling, it still comes on TNT if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, in fact, tonight they were on TBS. This Friday they're on TNT. That's AEW, all the wrestling.
When does it come on?
AEW on Friday, right after SmackDown. That's on Fridays. Monday, of course, is Monday Night Raw. Tuesday, I don't really care for that brand, but NXT on USA Network as well.
Right.
I don't really care for NXT, but
Well, you're gonna have to call me when it comes up, and then I can hold on. Oh, you need anything?
No, sir. You already logged in?
Yeah, I already logged in. On duty doing about to go. I'm about to go do a pre-trip though, and if I see you walk around, I'll pull around and come get you. Oh, okay.
Just make sure we put the.
I have a business right here, y'all. One second.
Okay, deal. Other than that, all right. Okay, brother. I'm sorry about that. I'm back. But like I was saying, I'm going to start watching the weekly shows. The weekly shows seem like when they get up to the pay-per-view, it's basically a big event over the build-up of the regular shows.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
By the way, this is the sucky part. If you didn't hear, all my wrestling fans out there know very well, Hall of Famer Terry Funk. He passed away today. So I want to condolences to the Funk family.
Oh yeah, condolences to them. Wasn't he the guy that trained Mick Foley?
Yes, sir.
All right. See, y'all, I ain't completely illiterate.
Former NWA World Champion Terry Funk. This dude was in his 80s and retired. Wrestling in his 80s, Brandon. His 80s.
Hey, when did Ric Flair retire?
Gosh, not too long. Last year.
Exactly.
Nah, the problem Rick, he retired. He had a bunch of retirement matches. We gave him 2008 the perfect send-off from WWE. The perfect send-off. He went to another company and wrestled there. I'm like, come on, man. We gave you a perfect send-off. It was beautiful. And you went to another company and wrestled. Like, bruh, come on.
Well, I gave him that perfect send-off. He wasn't done.
Mm-hmm. Now, word on the street, Ric Flair, you can look it up. Ric Flair's last match. He was supposedly asleep during his match. Like, how the hell you sleep? Are you standing up and you wrestling?
I don't know. You tell me that.
It was supposed to be a one-on-one match. Rick is kind of elderly. He's in his 70s, something like that. So they made a tag match where his partner does most of the work. So it kind of be easier for him. Him and Andrade, his son-in-law Andrade, they won the match. But it's a hot mess towards the end. It was Ric Flair and Andrade versus Jay Lethal and Jeff Jarrett. Quite interesting with Crockett Promotions. Yeah. Now, the perfect wrestling career, if there was such thing, we start you off like, well, actually, you could train at a young age. You won't get in the ring until you're 18. Because, like, you have to be certain, like, you won't get in the ring until 18. Let's say we need you at a certain, let's say we need you in a club. Let's say there's a club in Japan, we need you at that club to promote the company. But you're not old enough to get in the club. So you won't do promotions and stuff till at least 20 something. We're training the wrestler at 18. No, by the time you're in your 50s, you should consider retirement. Then again, there's Ric Flair who wrestled way in his 70s. So, yeah. Diamond Dallas Page, he started wrestling he was 40.
See, brother, that should tell you right there. If they can start at 40, you can start at 42.
Hell nah. But anyway, Hall of Famer Rey Mysterio now this is Mexico. They have different styles over there. He started wrestling at age, I believe he was 14 or 15. Mm-hmm. He started wrestling at a small church in Mexico and came over to the States, started in ECW, and went to WCW, and he parked the car, if you will, in good old WWE. For a cup of coffee in a short time. He went to AEW for All Out 2018. Came back to WWE. Rey Mysterio has been there, done it all in this business.
Yes.
Multi-time world. Actually, it's one time he had the title once. One-time world champion. One-time WWE championship. In fact, he won and lost the title in the same night. That's still some bullshit right there.
That Money in the Bank, you tricking people.
Well, it wasn't Money in the Bank. First of all, it was Monday Night Raw 2011. It was a tournament because the night before at Money in the Bank 2011, the pay-per-view, CM Punk left with the championship. We need a new champion. So we had a tournament. Rey Mysterio won the tournament. He's the WWE champion. John Cena comes out. He gets a title shot for some reason. And Rey Mysterio, within one night, won and lost the championship. His only WWE championship run. Yeah. Now, technically, we call a paper champion, Brandon, because the original champion, CM Punk, he left with the championship. So what do? You got two guys that have a claim. You have a match. And that title will be the undisputed title.
Yeah.
But that's just my little 2 cents. What's going on in the game? What's going on in the world of gaming?
Well, apparently, I've been kind of mad at gaming lately. Still playing my Call of Duty and stuff like that, but PlayStation and Xbox has now got this rule because I think it was a 13-year-old or 12-year-old killed themselves.
Oh.
Over being cyberbullied. So now they got either as a 7 or 8 strikes you're out rule. Right now, currently, I'm banned.
What?
On PlayStation? Yeah.
What the hell did you do?
Brother. But you know I cuss, brother. And I cussed in a chat, and they was like, oh, can't do that no more. I'm sorry for that brief pause. I was drinking my energy drink. But they said you can't do that no more. I'm banning you for 60 days. And I said, what the hell?
By my calculation, that's 3 months.
Yeah. No, 30, 60, brother. Too much.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And I called PlayStation. I said, well, at this point, a person cannot be themselves because, you know, a game sometimes, brother, you have the shit talkers, and I'm a shit talker. Remember matter of fact, remember how you said we talking? I'm good at talking shit. I'm just not good at backing it up. See,
Yeah.
my gameplay backs my shit off of. Because I'm not that bad of a gamer. But now that PlayStation has it to the point where you can't really express yourself, now it's like play our games and shut up. Who wants to do that? If I'm better than somebody, I'm not telling you to kill yourself. You know, but I might say, damn, you gotta get better, young man. You know, damn, you should have looked around you. You know, how you didn't see me. Well, you know, even my gamer tag is toxic. It's like, oh, it's me again. If it's the person that kills you, it's me again. You know, thank you. And I'm glad you laughed at that because that's what it's meant to be. It's meant to be fun. It's not meant to be hurtful. I'm not telling somebody to kill himself. And you know what? I'm not saying I'm unsympathetic to the child that did kill himself. But I want to let this be known. Everybody, just like you have a power, like I don't know if y'all know this, but cell phones, computers, gaming systems, they all have an off button. When you're tired of hearing somebody talk, you can cut it off. Mm-hmm. So, that's been my gaming. Like, I'm trying to Dragon Ball Z, brother. I don't know if you remember that when we was younger, but Budokai Tenkaichi 4, supposed to be releasing it on PS5. I want to get it. 2K, I think it drops in October. I want to get there because I've always been. That's where I think that's where my band comes from. It's my 2K because on 2K, boy, the 2K community is very top.
And I'll tell you something. Back in the day, not back in the day, but many years ago, there was a little kid that well, I read it now, and the claim was that a little boy who watched way too much TV, right? He said, I'm going to watch SpongeBob. So his parents were like, okay, he's going to go in the room watch SpongeBob on TV. This boy jumped over the railing because, you know, SpongeBob just swallowed the bottom of the seed in the pineapple, you know. Turns out that she wasn't true. That's fucked up.
Oh, Lord.
Turns out, I'm reading it now on Snopes.com, the whole thing wasn't true, but that's fucked up.
Oh, I did not know that. SpongeBob.
Yeah, like.
Hopefully, not too many people jump down my neck when I say this. I'm not too much care for SpongeBob.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Say what?
Yeah, but I was not a SpongeBob fan. I hated SpongeBob with a passion.
Well, damn.
Don't get me wrong. I am a Nickelodeon fan, but I will say this: SpongeBob was the crazy. Like people that watch SpongeBob, I know they did weed. I know that. Brother, remember this. Even though you might have think I've done drugs in my life, I have not. I have not smoked a blunt. I have not did weed. So I think that was in my way of saying that's why I hated SpongeBob. Because literally, and everybody else, like, I told my friend this, I told my other friend this. He was like, well, Brandon, why do you hate SpongeBob? I said, bro, because it made no sense. I'm like, every other Nickelodeon's character or show had a storyline. They had we know where we're going. We know what the end's going to, we at least got an outline of what the end is going to look like. I said, SpongeBob, you literally can just watch that shit. You literally put your kids in front of that when you're really just trying to get a free night. And you just keep on. You keep on.
Well, first of all, I wasn't crazy about it. It was okay. It's like without nothing else to watch, SpongeBob's on, and I'm chilling with SpongeBob for a while.
Oh, I know.
First, but now back in the day though, the movie, like I say around 99, 98. I can't remember when it came out. Good Burger.
Huh? Oh, yes, sir. Hold on, brother, for just a second. I'm going to mute you right quick.
1 second here, folks. Let's see. Good. Back in 97. Oh, Good Burger's a Roku channel. All right, that's cool. Home to Good Burger can't take your order, bring this. All right, now. That is awesome. And we got a trailer too. And I'm gonna say that trailer, man. I like that boulder. That's a nice boulder. I'm waiting on Brandon to get it stuck together. Hoping he hang up. Alright, he's still with us. Alright. Y'all, back in the day, there was a movie called Good Burger. That was the Bond.com back in the day, man. That was a cool movie. Now, ain't nobody more loyal to their job than Ed and SpongeBob. I'll tell you right now. Man, no, they take care of business. It's all right. Take care of business working overtime. That's all right. We gonna be all right. While he's doing that, y'all, I want you to know, back to school time. Actually, all the munchkins should be back in school by now. I do believe all the little folks should be back at school. So you can, if you still need school supplies, you should have all your stuff by now. You can still do that, and you can instead of busting your neck trying to find school supplies, you go to DoorDash, Walmart, DoorDash, and get all your school supplies. Ain't you trying to go here, go there, break your neck. Go to DoorDash, go to Walmart. You have it delivered to you. You go pick it up at Walmart.com, have it delivered to you. Or go pick it up. Or that's not good enough for you. DoorDash. Yes. Now where the hell y'all 20 years ago? You could DoorDash your school supplies. How cool is that, man? That's cool. But you know, I'm going to play this. I'll play this trailer. Give me 36 seconds. Good Burger 2 is coming up. Check this out.
Me to death. The new adventures of Ed and Dex starts now! Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can we take your order? Water? I think so. Oh yeah, that's water. Don't give me things.
Yes, sir. Good Burger 2 coming soon.
Right here. Stay in the inside lane. Check it off to the right. Very back to the left. Okay. It's
I don't think y'all. Sorry about that.
Okay. You'll see it on the GPS.
Brother, I'm sorry about that. I am back now. I'm sorry to make everybody wait.
Yeah.
No, you're all right, man. We just have a radio show that we record for.
Yeah, man. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, like I'll take you back to the year was 1997, Brandon. A movie called Good Burger. I'm gonna take you back to 1997. A little show called Good Burger. A little movie called Good Burger. Now, I'm tell you right now, ain't nobody more loyal as far as that goes. Ain't nobody more loyal than Ed from Good Burger and SpongeBob. Ain't nobody more loyal to their job.
Yeah, SpongeBob is loyal to his job.
That dude loyal as hell, man. Now, I was on YouTube. I saw a clip on YouTube, and the youngster gonna try to be like, "That ain't funny." First of all, what happened was the young man, it ain't that bright, you know, and a dude wanted, as an construction worker, he wanted a Good Burger with nothing on it, and you know, it ain't that bright. So Ed gives him two burger buns.
Well, he said with nothing on it, so.
Yeah, right. It's like, hey, man, what's this? I want a Good Burger. You said you want a Good Burger with nothing on it. Boom, there it is. Is it something or nothing? It said it's nothing. I win. Boom. 20 years ago, that was hilarious. Something like that ain't funny. First of all, that was hilarious 20 years ago.
Well, yeah, that was hilarious on YouTube. Hey, that'd be hilarious. I'm sorry, that'd be hilarious to today. You put McDonald's and ask for a plain burger with that on it.
Yeah.
Give you 2 buns. I'm busting out laughing.
that was like these young folks. These young folks from a comedy, man. Back then, that was hilarious. Back then.
It was.
But man, I noticed today in children's entertainment, it takes a lot to entertain a child, especially a toddler. God bless those in children's entertainment. It takes a lot to keep a toddler.
Today's there, yeah. See, it was very simple back in our day.
Oh yeah.
It was very simple to entertain us, bro. Like, if you want to know, like, people understand when I say anime changed my life. Dragon Ball Z literally used to have me avoiding fighting in school. Like, literally somebody be like, oh, yeah, I'm going to fight you after school. Man, hell no, I'm running home. I'm not trying to miss that 3 o'clock zone. Dragon Ball Z to catch the intro music. Screw you. See, but you was probably wrestling.
Hell yeah.
And it's like, I ain't trying to fight you. You gotta go home and see what the Rock gonna do.
Well,
Now, you want to get rock bottom to come to the show? Yeah, you want to. But right now,
mm-hmm. Hang on a second here. But man, like, by the way, my trailer I showed you there, Good Burger 2 is available on Paramount Plus coming soon. And like I said earlier, these little munchkins should be back in school by now. These little folks, I'm trying to be nice. These little munchkins. But anyway, they should be back in school by now. But still need school supplies. Well, they ain't no need breaking your neck. Back in the day, my parents used to go crazy, breaking the bank, breaking the neck, trying to find school supplies, man. Now it's so simple. All you gotta do, grab your phone, grab your tablet, whatever. Go to DoorDash, Walmart.com, Amazon. You good to go.
brother, you're probably not gonna believe me when I tell you this. You know, my mom still got school supplies from when me and my sister was in school.
My God, those are outdated, bruh.
Brother, Sonya used to hate buying, like, she used to hate the idea of going to Walmart and always having to buy school supplies. So literally, she would always go buy triple and quadruple of what we would need.
Uh-huh.
And to this day, like, even with my nieces, they used to go through paper like crazy and stuff like that. My mom still said, man, you know, I've been having these erasers and pencils and all that since you ain't able to. I said, wow, really? And she was like, yeah. She was like, brother, I checked out the one of the skill tell you, like, when they say when certain things are manufactured, I was seeing stuff from like 91, 89. I was like, what the? I'm like, man, this shit should have turned to dust. But she was like, nah, I just didn't feel like kept going out to shop to get y'all school supplies. So that's why she was like, that's why I used to buy so much. I was like, oh, Sonya made that trip one time. I swear to God, you never got it anymore. But at that time, I forgot my aunt was a school teacher, so yeah.
Man, nowadays, people try to, you gotta go all this stuff here. But school supplies, most schools you can wear, your kids can wear whatever they want. So you got to go school shopping for uniform, for clothes and all this stuff here. And then on top of that, every 4 years. So the next year, you got to go school shopping again for the next year. And then the next year.
Now, I don't know if your mom did this. Sonya used to buy clothes that size bigger. And so it'll be every 2 years.
Uh-huh.
Well, and what's crazy is to this day I shop like that too.
Most schools, I remember, Brandon, most schools, those that require uniforms, it was color coded. So like 6th graders wore, let's say middle school. 6th graders wore white, 7th graders wore blue, 8th graders wore red. Mostly.
Yeah, it was. Like,
Bel Air High. There you go. CCAP, Bel Air High. There you go. Raymond was
Bel Air?
here. CCAP program in
What,
Bel
you
Air
went to Bel
High.
Air?
Huh?
You went to Bel Air High?
For the CCAP program.
Bel Air was one of the schools I never went to.
Man, we talked about it last time. I couldn't. The school name was Fayton. I couldn't remember the name of the school. We had the program. It was a CCAP program. Looked like 8th grade, extra 8th grade, but it was at Bel Air. They had a building that we used in the back. That was for us. It was Bel Air High. But they had a program called CCAP.
Okay, bet. I did not know that.
Man.
After I think McKinley High, that's when I was like, you know. And that's the school used to work there, but yeah.
And I'm gonna tell y'all right now, as far as alumni games and whatnot. I went to military school for high school, so I kind of adopted Capital High. Like, if y'all ever play Capital High versus McKinley, we gonna smoke y'all. I'll tell you right now.
Hey, bro, you better leave McKinley like that. You might smoke us, but I guarantee you ain't smoking our band. I rep McKinley band. That was the only band that no cap. Southern University, the college, have an awesome band.
Mm-hmm.
But McKinley, when it comes to battle the Highlands, boy, McKinley be smoking everybody. McKinley be smoking every motherfucking body. You just can't fuck with McKinley. I'm sorry. Can't nobody mess with McKinley. I used to wear that shirt proudly. I'm sorry. But most people didn't know McKinley had the Southerns. They had their own band coach anyway. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. And it would be cool. They probably not ever gonna do this. It'd be cool. Both Brandon and I went to U-Chop's program for high school. It would be nice if they did like military games campus wide. Like, well, all the campuses come to, like, I found the Gillis Long campus. That's where I went to school at. He went to what you call it?
I went to Camp Beauregard over there in Alexandria.
Beauregard. So it'd be nice. Let's say either they all come to Gillis, or all go to Beauregard, and have the military. Let's say like 5 campuses of each child's program. Let's say Carville, Beauregard, wherever Beauregard at, Lake Parish, like Lake Charles.
Beauregard is in Alexandria.
Yeah, so Alexandria, Lake Charles, Carville, and 2 other campuses. So let's say the military game.
One in Minden. The only one I knew about is the one at Minden, Carville, and Alexandria. Because Camp Minden was where I was supposed to originally be going.
Yeah.
See, when Sonya put me in there, most people don't know this one. I don't think I ever told me that either. Sonya purposely didn't put me in Carville.
Oh.
Literally because if I wanted to, because you got to realize, brother, you stayed at home a lot.
Uh-huh.
When I was younger, I was the outgoing person, so I got to know everybody. If my mom would have put me in the Carville location, I'd have been home within an hour or 2 of running. But see, going way up to Alexandria, where I didn't know anybody, it was like, oh yeah, his ass not. No, he's gonna complete it. He's gonna finish it because he's not coming home.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah, I told her too. I said, you put me in the Carville. I told her and my aunt, I said, y'all put me in the Carville. That's when I was like real rebellious. Y'all put me in the Carville, I'll be home the next day. And my aunt believed it too. She was like, oh yeah, okay, big that young man there. Get your ass away from Baton Rouge. Put you in Alexandria.
Now, the thing is, Carville, Louisiana, I'm going to get back to military games in a second. Carville, unless you know how to swim, it's basically the middle of nowhere. The only civilization next to Carville is Job Corps. I try to go out memory here. So,
no, you're correct.
Basically, unless you know how to swim, surrounded by that is a bunch of water in the middle of nowhere. So, unless you know how to swim, you ain't going nowhere.
No, I was going for it.
So anyway.
No, listen. So you gotta understand, at the time, brother, I had cousins that were going to job corps. I had friends that were going to job corps. Some of the bad influences I used to hang around, they was going out. Everybody stayed out there. My mom worked at St. Gabriel. I don't know how, like, you understand how close St. Gabriel and Carville is, but everybody that worked at the prison, I knew them. You know, I'm friends with their children. So, how easy is it for me? That's why I tell anybody, like my friends, not you, brother, because you know we're from Baton Rouge. But when I'm in Baton Rouge, there's not nowhere I can't put my hands on. That's why I used to tell people, like, look, bro, if you really make me mad to the point where I want to find you, don't stay in Baton Rouge. Don't stay anywhere where I used to stop there. I'm like, I will find you. That's just how good I am in Baton Rouge. I know lawyers, I know judges, I know cop kids. I know most of the cops. You know, probably not now because I forgot ERPD didn't change since I've been there. But I know them and everybody, so I can find you if I want to over there. Another place that you don't want to get lost at either is like Louisville, Mississippi. My dad's from Centerville. I can find you in Mississippi too. Well, and brother, you know, I can find you in Dallas, Texas. I can, you know, well, you're going to give away your own location, because you can go to the library.
Anyway, so...
Anyway, go ahead on.
It'd be cool if they did, like, the military games. Let's say, let's say 4 campuses. Carville, Alexandria, Minden, I guess we'll throw in, I don't think New Orleans got a campus.
New Orleans actually, did they have it? No, because most of the New Orleans kids came to Carville and Alexandria.
Yeah, so Alexandria, Minden, and Carville, the military games. That'd be cool. Of course, I got root for my alumni from my alma mater, Carville, Gillis Long, YC So I got root for Gillis Long. But that would be interesting though.
I would poke my head in long enough to say hello and goodbye.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna even lie. I hated it the first month that I was there, but then I got used to it and I started liking it.
I remember the first night, and they put all the cadres came together. I used to start cadres and whatnot. They put us through PT the first day. Like we were in candidate.
So much
yeah, we was a candidate phase at the time. The first day candidate phase, we went to they put us through PT just to set the tone. Like y'all don't run shit here, we do. This is how it's gonna be. And yeah.
My biggest thing was used to get smoked for somebody else's outrage. That used to piss me off.
Yeah. I remember I got lost. My D squad, we had a little trail we go on. We go on the trail. D squad is 4 hours, and we go on a little trail. I got lost a bunch of times.
That sounds about right for you.
Yeah. I couldn't keep up at the time. Like the worst thing I hate is running. Oh my God, I hate that. PT test once a month, not a promotion test once a month. And I required PT, and one of the requirements is that you got to run a mile. Well, 1 mile around the certain perimeter, just one lap. That one lap was killer, man.
I didn't mind the running. I hated, like I say, when I was what it was. Hold on, brother. When I was actually
when I got on D Squad for a fight that I had, and boy, my God, the sand pit used to kill me.
Oh God.
The sand pit, boy. Ooh, gee.
I mean, I fucked up one night. I put icy hot on. It's a long night of. I'm hurting it when I put on icy hot, and I made the mistake put icy hot on all my testicles, Brandon. Big mistake.
Brother, can I just slap you now?
Like, what the fuck? It was all right cooling, but then it got hot. I'm like, oh shit, I fucked up.
See, only you would try some stuff like that.
Huh?
I said, only you would try some stuff like that. Cause see, I had the spray biofreeze.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. After them hot showers, to spray yourself down with biofreeze, knowing you got to get back up at like 6 o'clock in the fucking morning. No, I got a question. What's the earliest day of the go through over there?
The earliest was like 5:30, 6 o'clock.
My earliest was 3:30 a.m.
For what?
Bro, the day before, I'll never forget this man name. They pissed off Corporal Harris. I don't know what they did to his but first of all, no, I remember. Another cadet was teaching me Spanish. And I thought Corporal Harris did speak Spanish. So I cussed him out in Spanish. Bro, he rebutted so fast. And everybody bust out laughing. They thought it was funny. He was like, bitch, I got a fucking Hispanic white. What? Bro, it was funny. He was like, oh, don't worry, y'all all laughing now. Wait till I come back tomorrow. Bro, when he came, he woke us up at, what was it? It was 2:30 or 3 o'clock in the morning.
Now,
he said, oh, yeah, we better go bust this mile out real quick. Said,
the wake-up call, was it total line or what?
Huh?
Well, the wake-up call, was it total line?
Total line. Bro, he just woke up. Do you understand? We was the only people out there by the satellite camp that was running a mile that early in the morning.
Wow.
And then this is what happened afterwards. After we got finished at like 3:45. No, not lying. No. It was like 4 to 4:30. Then he said, "Oh yeah, go ahead and grab y'all a nap." Then woke us back up at 6 to go to school.
Well, at least he gave you a little nap.
A nap? Well, it takes me an hour to go to school. Come on now, bro. Come on.
Well, 4:45 to 6. That's a decent time right there.
No, that wasn't.
Now for us, every morning you hear this. You hear the whistle, and then you hear toe the line, and everybody got lined up side by side for a head count to make sure everybody escaped the night before. And we get up around 5:30, 6 o'clock, go down for breakfast. If it's Monday through Friday, we got education and everything. Saturday we can sleep in till about 7.
Oh yeah, no. Saturday we slept into 8.
Yeah, lucky y'all.
Yeah.
Every Saturday morning is the same thing. We go down to this building. We do community service in this building right here. Cut the grass, basically cutting the grass and everything. Sweeping the porch, cutting the grass, all that stuff. And then like the rest of the Saturdays was movie day. And they had the night before they have a list of movies. They have a list. Just write down a movie you want to watch. It gotta be at the time, you gotta be appropriate at the time. And now every now and then you can watch movies like the I Spit in Your Grave series.
Yeah.
Every once in a while we do something like that. So we watch those movies Saturday morning, like Friday night, Saturday afternoon. After Saturday morning, it's movie day from Friday. for Friday night. So Friday night, Saturday afternoon was movie day. Of course, Sunday morning we get ready for church. So if you're a Catholic, you go to you march to the chapel for service. If you're Protestant, a preacher comes over for church for the Protestant service. But there was no option on Sunday morning. You go to somebody's church. Even at YCP, you go to the Catholic service or you go to the Protestant service. You're gonna have church service on Sunday morning at YCP. That's not up for debate.
You know what? I wanted to actually know, because I don't see that's on our Sundays. Our Saturdays and Sundays used to be cool, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Like we'll go play basketball. We'll do something. But on Sundays, yeah, I think we had to do like some type of community type service on Sundays. But church wasn't like, cause bro. Look, I ain't gonna lie. My platoon, now that I think about it, they were some savages. Like about 4 or 5 of them was atheists. I never heard of this, but I had a kid there that was. You ever heard of something called the Culture of Science?
Yeah, like the Church of Scientology.
Yeah. No, it's a religion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was there, like, don't do church. Talking about literally. And I was like, oh, yeah. So, like,
well, let me tell you something. He went to YCP, the best thing in Carville. I don't give a damn you going.
oh no, Carter probably made them go like, not over there. They didn't violate the religion.
Man, fuck that. Carville, you going like, I remember my commanding officer said, look here, I don't care you don't believe in God or not. If you don't believe in God, you better start. So he made one guy didn't believe in God. I had one guy didn't believe in God at all. Too bad. You're going to you can pick one. You Catholic or Protestant, pick one.
Yeah. Up in the Pentecostal.
Mm.
Oh. Yeah, that's amazing for me. They didn't kind of force us to do that. They didn't force any religion or nothing.
And of course, Sunday afternoon was a phone call home and everything.
Yeah, that's what it was. A phone call.
Yeah. And of course, every 2 weeks, you get your little haircut and all that stuff. After haircuts, you go down to the phone bank, you make your little phone call. I believe you got 15 minutes. 15, 20 minutes.
Well, you know what's crazy? Dudes used to sneak in their cell phones like you wouldn't.
Yeah.
I don't know if they did that where you was there, but they used to sneak in their cell phone, prepaid cell phone, some of the old flip phone. Like he wasn't. I'm talking about the whole time, boy. And they used to get caught. But, bro, I have never felt like, this is why, like I say, the military was not for me.
Alright.
My brother, we know differently. We're not gonna say it on the show, but you have less rights in the military than you do in prison.
Oh yeah. See, when you sign up for military, Uncle Sam be like, "Got your ass now." That's why it's free to join military. When you sign the contract, Uncle Sam be like, "I got your ass now."
Like you said, me and a couple more of my, as we call it, passport bros, like, they know that as soon as I have enough saved to get out of the U.S., my citizenship is renounced all state of Japan. I don't, you come see me over there. You can fly over there on the island and come see me. I'm not gonna say I hate it. I don't hate the U.S. I just, cause yeah, we do have freedoms over here that you won't have anywhere else. But some of the stuff is just rigged up against you.
Hell yeah, let's start with it.
That's the thing. Well, I see it there's no way I do it. Yeah, that's probably dumbest. That's the one that, as I get older, I'll probably figure out ways. If I do it, I've been saying it. I really do it. My mom didn't know it. She was like, I keep telling her, once I go to Japan, that's it. Well, I got a question for you. Have you ever been outside the U.S.?
No, I have not. I have been in a few states. I've been to Florida
Say outside
once.
the U.S.
Oh no, outside the United
Yes.
States, no. I've been to Florida, been to Louisiana all my life. Been to here in Texas, Memphis, Tennessee. The furthest is Memphis, Tennessee, and Florida.
What you went to Memphis for? I didn't know you went to Memphis.
Family reunion. This is back 2006, 2007. A family reunion
Hey,
in Memphis.
and I'm part of the Houston family. To me, but I started inviting me to these things.
This is my mama's side, the Slain Thomas side.
As long as I've been knowing you, I might as well be a Thomas now too. You know? I'm just messing with you, baby. I see how you said that.
I remember I was in Memphis, Tennessee. I was at the pool in the hotel. I took my shirt off. I was looking for that shit. Couldn't find this shit. It was a reunion. It was like it said the Slain family reunion. My mama's people's. And I couldn't find the shirt. It was a yellow Slain family reunion shirt. I lost my reunion shirt at the pool. I remember I was
By the
13.
way, brother, can I gotta tell you this. You was the most losingest person that I know. You lose things on a dime. You're always breaking something. And by the way, I get that exact saying from your mom. But she used to always say it when you was younger. If you ain't lose, breaking something. That was funny. You don't remember when your mom told you that, probably, huh?
Probably not. Anyway, I was 13. Of course, you just smelling yourself at 13, everything. Mom was getting on my nerves about something. I was like, she was getting on my nerves about something. I can't remember what it was. The whole trip, she got on my, by the way, we got on the bus, and we drove all the way to Memphis. That's a long ass drive. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's a long ass ride on the bus to Memphis, Tennessee. We ended the reunion at G.E. Patterson's church in Memphis, Tennessee. I went to Wax Museum, a history wax museum, and most of that stuff was scary.
Are you scared of the wax museum?
Man, all the figures look like they look real. All the figures and everything. Like I remember I had one figure, the Rosa Parks figure. Like she looked just like Rosa Parks at the time. I'm like, okay, I know this Rosa Parks. I know this ain't really Rosa Parks, but she looked just like her, and looked like it was alive and whatnot. In my mind, like, okay, I know this ain't really Rosa. It looks just like her. It's her image, her likeness, and all that stuff. Rosa's in Detroit. I get that, but this is really real. And most of the stuff in there scared me, man.
I got a question. Would you go back to a wax museum at your age now?
Now I can do that. Yeah.
I didn't have too many things that I was afraid of. What it was? What could I say? Like, I'm not. One thing I didn't know, you was afraid of heights.
Oh yeah.
To this day, I believe you're still afraid of heights.
Well, hell yeah. Look, let me tell you something. If God wanted my feet to leave the ground, would have gave me wings. Okay. If God wanted my feet to leave the ground for any reason, He gave me wings. I don't do heights. I'm a grown man, and this day I'm not going up the attic. Fuck the attic. I ain't doing that shit.
The attic, bro?
The attic. I'm not doing it. I don't care how I'm grown ass man. I'm still not going up that attic for nothing. For nothing. Fuck that attic. I ain't doing nothing. I ain't going up that attic. The devil is a liar. I don't do heights. I don't do heights. I don't care if it's 5 inches or 5 feet. No.
But you got to stop getting so scared, brother.
Uh,
You know what? I can't be with you. I'm scared of spiders, so
And-
to the point where I'm really arachnophobic.
And I'll tell you this, I'm also afraid of snakes. Big snakes, little snakes. Dead. Snake can be dead for 5 years. I ain't going near that thing.
Well, I know what I'm doing to you on Halloween.
I wish you would. I'll slap the shit out your ass. The snake can be sitting there for 5 years dead. I ain't going near that thing.
I'm going to get a fake one at Party City and just throw it on you. Boy, you going to kill me. Let me stop. I'm going to try to die. I think that's the one day I'm going to lose my 12-and-old windscreen edition. I'm like, oh, you put that snake on me. Come here, Brandon. Come here. Like,
I remember it all started. I was in the 2nd grade, and we was at the zoo, and we got to the reptile area, and on this case was like a little on this case was I thought it was I don't know what I was doing out. I thought it was a toy snake, but anyway, I'm leaning against this thing, and I felt the slap on my hand. I turned and the snake was moving. Slapped me with his tail, and it moving. Oh hell no! I ran out that building. Teacher had chased me down.
The teacher had to chase you back.
Yeah, like the teacher had to come follow me and like try to comfort me and everything. I'm like, I ain't fuck no, screw this.
Whip your ass. And you running away from you. Slow your ass.
I never forget. It was at the zoo, and the snake. I thought it was a toy snake. I was just sitting there, and next thing I felt a little slap on the hand. It slapped me with his tail. I know it was. I don't know if it intended to do that or not. It just did it. I was like, I'm out of here. And from that day forward to this, I'm a grown ass man. I hate snakes. I don't do snakes. I don't care how little it is, how big it is, how dead it is. No.
He said no. But it's gonna be all right, man. I ain't gonna do that to you. I ain't trying to get a whooping like that. Because I know how I was when. Matter of fact, one of the reasons why I got put on D Squad from community service is because somebody proved we was cleaning up a cemetery, and you know they got all that bugs over there. And dude thought it would be funny after I just took it. I don't mind sharing that. I'm writing a paper, you know. And he just threw I think it's either a lizard or a spider on me. Brother, we talking about asshole. Well, he got a lot of them punches that I threw at him wasn't even meant for him. That was from childhood trauma. Boy, hey. Now, boy, did they call them Jimmy Deans when you was at 2?
Uh-huh.
Boy, that Jimmy Dean was waiting on my ass. Soon as I got there. Oh, yeah, you're not doing it. On the weekend, you about to be on D Squad, my boy.
Man, I remember I had I was on D Squad. We had our cadre was out there. Was out that days. We had a substitute, and like they had a list of people in their little office, who gets Jimmy Dean's, who can have a plate, and I fucked up because it was the night they served spaghetti. I love me some spaghetti, man. I love spaghetti, and everybody gotta go through the line, grab a plate. They took it out my hand, gave me a cold ass sandwich. I'm like, you motherfucker. I love spaghetti. Okay. My favorite meal is spaghetti. Y'all took it out my hand, gave me a cold ass sandwich.
Brother, I ain't gonna lie. I would love to get the person and just do that to you one time. Like, just take your plate of spaghetti and just give you a cold ass sandwich and watch how you look at me. You better not eat. I can see you right now. You better not eat much. Oh, Lord. I can see you now. What is this supposed to be, the appetizer? Oh, Lord have mercy. That'll be funny as hell. I ain't gonna lie, we're gonna actually just do some skits on what we went through at National Guard Youth Challenge program. It
Oh,
would be
man.
hilarious. It would be hilarious. Bro, some of the jokes that little kids think, oh, by the way, too. Like, brother, now the kids of today of the 2020 area, they cruel as hell. But our shit used to hit too. Like that kind of, like when we went to YCP, bro, the jokes that we would put up on our cameras used to be funny as hell. Like, I remember one time, this is another fight that I had. They moved me to the first platoon just for the night, so I can get away from the person who I fought. And that the character in the first platoon, I forgot what it was. It wasn't Bulldog, so I was a Bulldog. But he had PTSD, like snapping and popping, like snapping things when you clap, it fucks with him.
Uh-huh.
And bro, why the night they put me over there, these motherfuckers had a plan. They did a full round of applause as he had to just count.
That's so fucked up.
Bro, he's supposed to. Like, you understand? I'm just over here because I fucked up over there. He already smoked me and shit. Like, I'd already did 100 push-ups. I done already duck walked. I done already did my Spider-Mans. I done already did my suicides. Then they come down here and y'all do a full round of applause and a motherfucker that got PTSD.
Jesus.
And then this motherfucker smoked us for about 4 more hours.
Man, look here.
Let's see how they say it, cake us. Boy, my ankles and legs, and I felt like that. I was like, y'all motherfuckers.
Look here, bro. Prom night, right? Like, the day of prom. That wonderful, magical time of the year, right? Day of prom. Unfortunately for me, I'm not that smooth where I can ask a girl, hey, you have a date for prom? Or go to prom with me? So my mom reached out to my cousin. Well, not my cousin, my godmother's daughter. Might as well be your cousin. Your godmother's granddaughter.
Uh-huh.
Well, that might as well be your cousin. Fuck it. So, her name Patricia. My god, she was 16, I was 18. Yeah. No. She was 17, I was 18. That might as well be that might as well be your cousin, your godmother's granddaughter. Anyway. Hey, I was like, you do me a favor and be his date for prom. She said, okay. Gave her the address, everything. She's waiting. She was wanting to approve. Yeah, go through the school and everything, ICP and everything. She was approved on the approved list and all that stuff. So now my cadre kept the list of all the wrongdoings for all those months. You feel me? And the day of prom, he pulled it out. Okay, Houston, you owe me 20 sit-ups, 30 push-ups. You owe me this and that and the other. And if you don't do it, you ain't going to prom. So I can't get that done. I'm not good at push-ups. So can I break them down? Can I give you 10 each? He said, yeah, do what you got to do. So I was able to get 10 each of that stuff in 10s, you know. So
yeah.
I did all that. Got put my little whatever I wore to prom. Boom. So we're at prom night. Man, it's all hype there. It's all good. I done got happy and I forgot. You know, this is not a date. This is a favor. Yeah. So we taking a picture and I done forgot. This is not a date. This is a favor. So in the picture, my arms around her stomach, around her waist. Keep in mind, she might as well be my cousin, my godmother's granddaughter. She might as well be my cousin, like I said. So,
but how the hell did you do this to your family?
Huh?
How the hell did you do this to your family?
Well, I said she might as well be because she was my cousin. She might as well be though.
I don't like. Okay, then you forgot this is a favor. How did you forget these things?
Well,
You didn't invite her.
you gotta
You didn't
listen,
ask her.
Brandon. I said this was not a date. This was a favor.
That's okay. Listen to what I just said.
Yeah,
How do you get that this is a favor?
because it's prom night. You all excited. You all hyped up. You all excited and whatnot. You forget.
You didn't ask her.
You
You
forget
didn't
shit.
ask them. Now you getting it. Now you getting it saying you didn't ask her. This was a favor. You didn't talk to this person.
You know, you forget shit. You forgot. I'm all excited and whatnot. You know. Anyway, so I take the picture. My arm around her waist. We take the picture, and afterwards, like, you know, it's not a date, right? It's like, oh snap, yeah, okay, I'm good now. And so I had a good time, danced with her, danced with a few other girls, all that stuff. Had a good time. Go back to the barracks, change, get you put your PT gear. We slept in our PT gear, which was all, I believe it was grays at the time. You got the green shirt, you got the green shirt on with the grays. So we slept in our PT gear. We got our prom suits and whatnot, changed over to our PT gear for bed. We pack up, all that stuff. 3:30 in the doggone unforgotten morning, Brandon. First thing I hear is a song called "Let the Bodies Hit the Floor." It's a rock song, Brandon.
Yes, I know.
Blasted all the way up. That is our wake-up call that morning. So the next thing you hear, "Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor." I'm like, what the fuck?
And then you said,
Say it?
I'm not saying, then you hit the part where it's just a long ass hill.
Yeah. That was our wake-up call. Then we got to pack it all up, all our stuff, throw it on the truck. Truck takes to a bus. They load it up. Load it up. Then we got to practice for graduation. We graduated at Bethany, 2011. We graduated at Bethany, so we got to practice how we're gonna get to the building and all that stuff. So practicing. By the way, if you ever go to YCP, if you ever send your kids to YCP, take care. The number one rule right here: take care of your boots. You're gonna graduate in full uniform. Take care of your boots. My boots was fucked up. Graduated them suckers anyway.
Some cloggers was messed up, wasn't it, brother?
It was crooked and bent. I tried to get replacements. It was like, nah, it's too late. You about to go anyway the next day. Fuck it, just put it on. So I'm kind of like I'm marching and kind of like crooked a little bit. So my boot is fucked up.
Yeah.
You know?
And that's why they used to tell you to pick up your feet.
Yeah. So take care of your boots as you're going to graduate in full uniform. Graduation morning. You got your cap and gown on. You got your uniform, your cap and gown, all that stuff in full uniform.
Hey, you know, the one benefit, I will say this about YCP, the one benefit, brother, you know, we couldn't have sugar like that in YCP. Like, yeah, you might get a piece of candy here and there, but you couldn't have sugar like that. You couldn't have cold drinks. Bro, I remember coming out of YCP and I drank a Sprite. Boy, that shit felt like acid.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so
Like I had lost some weight and stuff like that. That's why I told my friend, I said, hey, I want to see if I can give up sugar for like 2 weeks, which is, it'll be very hard for me. The temptation, like we were just talking about the temptation with the beginning, because like the regular access that I have to sweets is crazy. But I was give it up for like probably lose weight. The YCP had us exercising. No, what really had me lose, brother. You know, I don't know if you remember this, but I used to feel myself losing weight in one day when I was on D-Squad. All that shit that we did on D-Squad, I was like, and then I did a sandwich, oil, Ooh, Jesus. Oh, at least give me the cake or something. And brother, you know what pissed me off too? They had a room over there, like, hold on, brother. But this is on high. So it's raining hard. I don't know if you can hear it. But if your person, if a friend gets you out at the cafeteria, you know they'll put him on these spots to help him.
I say again?
I said, you know, they'll put, like, if somebody at the cafeteria gave you some food, you know, they used to put over there, well, at least at the Georgia, they would put them on these spots to give you food.
Wow. That's fucked up.
Yeah, that is. But I don't know what God said about causing a storm. I'm just like, nah, bro, this is a storm.
Here it's still hot as hell over here. But in that case, we're gonna wrap it up anyway. Y'all, like, appreciate you for just hanging out with all those old timers here, and then just sit around talking about old times.
Yeah, we did sit around and talk about old times. I guess I would say this next week will be your little wrestling, but I'm coming in hot with some tech talk for you because I want to let you know what I now do as an IT person at home for literally about 4 to 5 hours a day. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get some plans for my job, from that job, and see what I can and can't talk about.
Mm-hmm. Well, you take care of that, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna roll out. Have a great night. We'll see you next time.
All right, now see y'all next time.